I'm really excited to just like get a ton of people on board that are like super knowledgeable about like the business side of things so that we can also start to figure out for us, for Unholy Vows, like some of the things that we may not have experience in or like pitfalls we may not know how to navigate or know to navigate. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little selfish, but like I'm excited that we like get to ask people like the questions that I feel like if I were listening to this podcast, I would want someone to ask for me so that I would have that
Yeah.
knowledge and stuff. And I love that we just get to have these conversations and then share it with people. But
Yeah.
yeah, I
I
like
think that's
opening
really
up some of
cool.
these gates
It's nice. It's kind of cool like to get to be sort of
by us learning, other people are able to learn. Yeah.
I mean, technically, yeah, Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year, guys. Welcome back to the Untitled Working Podcast. I am Lauren, a published author, short and long form storyteller, and co-host of this podcast.
And I am Darcy, also published author and co-host of this podcast. I do short, long form, and poetry.
Nice, nice. Would poetry be considered short form?
That's what I was wondering when I was saying it, but I wasn't sure.
If you wanted to get more specific, this short form is poetry.
That's fair. You know, I don't know terms. That's what you're for.
Oh no, we're in trouble then.
I used the term a pantser in an English essay because you taught me about it, and my English teacher had to look it up. She's like, I didn't know what that was, but now I do.
That's wild. Yeah. Must not be a writer.
Yeah. I thought that was funny.
That or your English teacher's just a planner. You're just like, who's pantsing who? It makes me think of like all the stereotypical rom-coms where like the old crotchety like neighbor or teacher is like, you ruffians, you rascals, like, what's a pantser? It's no idea what's going on.
That's what it felt like when I read the comment. I was like, oh, sorry.
Well, Darcy, what have you been up to in 2025? Tell our listeners, catch us up.
Well, I mean, we all know what I was up to earlier in 2025. Working on, of course, our novella for all the new listeners. We were working on that for the month of October and the majority of November.
Yeah.
Do Nothing December has been exactly that. I've been reading and working, basically. I've read.
What have you been reading? Yeah.
Just a lot of romance because I've been trying to gear up. Yeah. get ready for our next project.
Justification. I love it.
If you add all the words together that I read 75 books in December.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Is
I've
that
been
like
reading way too much
fan fiction too, or
it's all mostly fan fiction, let's be honest.
Okay.
I know who I am as a person.
Not reading published.
I was trying to avoid saying it, so.
Oh, I mean, I can edit that out, I guess, but I don't know why you'd be embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed.
Good.
I mean, it's online published, so. But that's why I was like going by word count because I don't know the actual like.
Oh.
It doesn't tell me like, but it tells me word count, so I know that it's been like close to 75 books. That's
insider knowledge now. Someone gives you their word count of how much they read. It's not because they read the books and they counted how many words in the book they read. It's because it's fan fiction.
Oh no, we're about to out a bunch of closeted fan fiction readers.
You know what? They should come join the fan fiction realm, embrace their fan fiction appreciation.
They should. There are very talented writers out there.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Well, what have you been up to since we last saw you?
Yeah, distraction-free December was full, but it didn't feel like stressful because there were no deadlines. But then I also
did not busy all the time.
Finish all the things I want to do. I know it's a problem. I'm looking over here at my whiteboard, my giant 6-foot whiteboard that has all these things I wanted to do during December when I was distraction-free, and I have completed like 6 of the 15, 18, 20. Oh boy. So, there's that. But also just kind of geared up on the business side of things for all of this. And then I realized, I didn't upload any of our marketing materials for season 1 on YouTube Shorts.
Oh.
So I've been doing that.
That's why I keep getting notifications.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I was like, why am I getting notifications for these? This passed so long ago.
Yep. That's because I'm uploading it. We actually gotten really good traction. I think we cleared 5,000 views on stuff. We got a few that hit
Wow.
like 1,800 views. I only published them since like mid-December through now. I'm still publishing stuff just because like my computer's running slow, so it's taking me a long time to like get through the content 'cause I have to pull some of it from our podcast hosting platform. So it's taken me a little while, but yeah, it's actually been really cool. We get a lot more engagement. Like we've got some stuff that's got like almost 20 likes, and like people have disliked things, and that's always
Oh,
really
wow.
interesting. I'm like, whoa, like people feel
Oh.
something about this. So
They might not like it, but they felt something.
I mean, honestly, it's like one or two dislikes max, and then usually it's like multiple likes on it. So it's like it's not even like I don't really even care about the dislikes, but it's cool to see like people are engaging. It's like it's not just like
Yeah.
oh let's give them a a like just to support them. It's like oh people actually felt they had thoughts on it. So but
Yeah.
no one's
That's
commented
really
yet. I'm
interesting.
like we need comments.
Yeah, we never get the comments. It's always just the interactions, the
I
likes and
know.
dislikes. But
Yeah,
that's
but it's
okay.
it's nice. Yeah, it's nice to get some traction, period. So yeah, that was exciting. But that's what I've been up to for December, and then just traveling and holidays and all the same stuff you've been doing and everyone else has probably been doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've ugh, man. I've been just like in a zombie mode. I crashed
Solid.
hard after we
Oh yeah.
finished the nostalgia review. I was just my brain's been offline. Although I have written 40 pages of my own like novel.
Which one is it? Can you share?
Yeah, so this one is the one that I've been working on for the last 6 years that
Okay. Mhm.
I hit like the biggest form of writer's block with because I needed to basically rewrite with just my ideas because I was working on it with a co-writer.
Mhm.
But it finally like just started coming again. So nice because the two main characters that I came up with were like my absolute babies. So getting to like talk to them again and work with them again has been really nice.
Nice. Like a
Yeah.
long lost coworker you love.
Yeah, kind of.
Nice,
Kind
nice.
of.
Like, yes, we're working together again, guys.
Yeah. You're back.
Yeah. I have that moment on like film and TV sets all the time where I'm like, "It's you," and they're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah." You're just like,
I I get that in the bank with film people that come in. They're like, "Oh my god, it's you," and I'm like, "Ah,
yeah,
hi."
yeah. It's fun. It's fun
So
getting to run
it
into
is.
people again. So
It's pretty
yeah.
cool.
Well, as far as 2025 goes, I think that kind of wraps it up. Distraction-free December is pretty chill for both of us, but
Yeah.
2026, on the other hand, got some
Ugh.
big plans.
Big plans.
Yes, yeah. So we are obviously launching season 2 of the podcast.
Bow, bow, bow,
Hopefully, I know,
bow.
right? Yeah. So exciting. Hopefully things are going to be bigger, better, more consistent, just in general for like everything. But we also decided for season 2 of the podcast to focus on the business side of things. So I constantly am seeing people on threads and social media being like, "Ah, I need help. Why do I have to do this? Nobody told me I had to do this as a writer for like marketing and business and finance and editing and all the stuff." And honestly, our biggest episode was, or one of our biggest episodes for views and stuff was the editing one. So I think
Yeah,
that
because
just kind of spoke to people.
nobody tells you any of that stuff when you're like going into it. I didn't
Yeah.
even know how much copywriting costed. Like,
Yeah.
that threw me off when I saw the receipt in the drive. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's gonna take us a hot minute to recoup on
Yeah.
on that. Like you can publish for free, like as a legit published author on like, I don't know, like Amazon, because I think Amazon has a free one. But if you want to do it, like I would say the right way, because I think that like protecting yourself as a writer, especially in the age of AI, I think there is a right way to do that. Might be a hot take for
Yeah.
people. Share your thoughts in the comments if you disagree, but I think there's a right way to do it to protect yourself, and that does cost like some cha-ching.
Yeah, definitely agree.
Good thing
Because,
to ask for birthdays or Christmas or anniversaries or any
yeah,
excuse that people might give you something.
just like, hey, what do you want for your birthday? $290.
For a copyright. Gosh. And then you have the Library of Congress stuff, and then you've got all the ISBNs. We'll get into it in a later episode, but yeah. That's what's coming down the pipeline, guys. We're gonna get real nitty-gritty on some of this stuff.
Gotta get you guys the info that we now have as published authors.
Yeah. We've actually experienced some of this stuff.
I could do like introductions and new places and stuff with work, and they're like, share a fun fact about yourself. And my first one is, I'm a published author.
Yeah, it's awesome. So we're gonna do our debut novel though at the end of 2026. So Darcy, tell us about that. The reason why we started this whole thing.
Right? Like the original idea.
Yep.
Okay, so if you've been with us for a while, you guys all know the name Unholy Vows. If you're new, welcome. Unholy Vows is the project that started it all. It is a cross-state road trip where a newlywed couple has to traverse an apocalyptic world with zombies to visit a celebrity pasture to find out if they are still married now that the husband is a part of the undead. And for all of you lovely people who know our Matilda and our Gregory from the Nostalgia of You, it is a continuation of their love story.
That means what? What does that mean?
Oh no! What do you say? Well, who possibly got married and could be a husband that's now a zombie?
Yeah,
oh
exactly. We'll let the audience puzzle that one out.
My mom got so mad. She was like, "This is a prequel to that book," and I was like, "Yeah."
Yes.
She's like, "Don't do that."
Yes, I love it. I love it so much.
Like, that was the point.
It was, because honestly, it's like, the novella is like a cute little, like, rom-com story that anyone can just jump in and enjoy. But if you want, like, if you're, like, one of those people who's, like, really loves, like, background and lore and, like, origin stories and stuff, and then you also just want the knife to be twisted when you read Unholy Vows, that's why we did Nostalgia View. That's pretty much it.
Pretty much it. It literally, I sat there and I was like, Lauren, I want to make people sad.
Because, the idea of a newlywed couple and the husband's a zombie and they never even really got to experience marriage truly is already, not sad enough.
Yeah. Also, sorry, spoilers for the Nostalgia if you haven't read it.
Yeah, maybe I'll go back and put a spoiler warning earlier in this. Well, I mean, I think if you read rom-coms or romance novels and you pick up the novella,
you're gonna
kind of know where it's going. It's not there's no big twists in it.
The first time his name's on the screen, you're like, yep, that's the one.
Pretty much. Yeah.
So 2026 is the year of the Unholy Vows. Which that sounds really cool. We should have like a little banner. The year of the Unholy Vows.
Little sparkles everywhere.
Yeah.
I love it.
That is what we're going to be focusing on. So the month of January, it's going to be our outlining phase. We're giving ourselves much more time on this one than we did on the last one.
We learned.
We did.
A little bit.
The hard way.
Yeah. Sometimes that's the best lesson.
It's true. So January is going to be our outlining month. So we're going to be planning out just chapter by chapter, really getting into like the emotions and everything that we want to make sure we hit each chapter, make it flow, make editing easier in the when we get there. And then let me pull up my little schedule here. So
we are not pantsing the schedule. We're planning the schedule.
Lauren said, listen, I know you're a pantser, but girl, you stress me out. So
I said you could pants your way through chapter 1 outline, chapter 2 outline, chapter 3 outline.
Exactly. Which, fair enough.
We'll try it. We'll see how it goes. We tried the pantsing style for the novella, and now we're going to try the planning style for the novel, and we'll find a happy medium somewhere.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. That's what this is all about.
Exactly. But February, we're going to start writing the novel. Basically, what's going to happen is we're going to see how much we can write within February per week. So then we can kind of balance out exactly how we need to set the schedule for the following months.
Yeah.
Because February to July, we're going to be working on, the schedule says July 3rd.
Oh, okay. Well, extra month.
Yeah, so February through July is the entire novel needs to be due on July 3rd, which is just the first draft, not like editing and all that stuff. That is just the first manuscript draft. Giving ourselves a lot more time because this is going to be a lot more writing. 2 to 3 times bigger than the novella.
Is it really?
Dang,
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, because the novella was a little over 40,000 words, and a novel's 100 to 150, I think.
Okay.
It can be more than that, of course, but you get into like different names for it.
Gonna write all different styles.
Yeah. And then July, September, we're gonna knock out that editing, so you guys get to hear more about how fun that is eventually. For poor Lauren.
No, I like that part. That's fun.
Yeah. Also, hopefully, much easier instead of me constantly being like, "You hate me."
Yes, because we're also like, while you're writing it, I'm gonna go through and do the edit chapter by chapter like I normally do, so that you can go back and reference stuff and change things as you're writing. But then that time period for the editing will be like, we're legit, like, these are things that we missed or we didn't get, and then cleaning up everything with like copy editing.
Yes, and then because there are a few things in the novella that have been caught here and there, which aren't bad, but just small things, and only really if you're super looking for them.
So go buy the novella and look for them.
Yeah, tell us all the ones you find in the comments, please. I'd love to know.
And read through the whole thing and tell us where.
Yeah, it's free on Kindle Unlimited. And then we're gonna have the whole marketing, formatting, prepping. We're gonna give ourselves more marketing time. Marketing, which you guys will learn throughout this season of the podcast, huge part. Especially if you're doing independent publishing, it needs to be basically a second job, marketing your book. Yeah. And then we're not going to give you an exact date, but hopefully in October, it will be available for you. So from now until October, we're going to write a novel. Which is so way more time than before. So
more realistic, I think.
I'm really excited for the novel, specifically because I love the novella, but the novel, I'm very excited to delve deeper into Matilda's psyche, because I'm going to have more room to play with it and the way she sees things, play around with the whole like faith versus religion of it all and everything like that, which the minor playing with that we did in the novella was really interesting for me as somebody who didn't grow up religious at all. So it was pretty cool. So I'm excited to kind of like do some research and really like dive into the effects.
Yeah. So, it's going to be super fun. It's funny you say that, because I would have thought that the thing that I'm about to say would be what you're most excited about, and that what you just said would be what I was most excited about. But I'm actually most excited about the fact that I think we're on like the precipice of a new burgeoning subgenre, because Zom-Rom-Com has really just started to like exist.
Yeah.
Like there's very few stuff in there that's like a true Zom-Rom-Com that's like book or movie or anything like that. Like I can probably think of like 4 or 5 things in both books and movies like total that would qualify as a Zom-Rom-Com. So, like, I feel like we're, like, on the edge of this. I've never been on, like, the edge of something that's, like, burgeoning. I'm a millennial. I, like, missed out on everything. I was, like, years too late for all the trends of, like, internet and social media and all of it. And I'm like, I can't catch anything. I'm like, this is the time to catch I'm catching a break now.
Yeah, hey. Which, hopefully we are, because it's been sprinkled, which that happens a lot with like a lot of the stuff that about before it takes off, because it's like a few years of just like it being sprinkled throughout, like Warm Bodies and stuff kind of started the trends. And then it's slowly like there's like an entire Disney series that's a zombie
high school
alien
zombie
werewolf
musical, whatever.
Yeah, and it's a
know.
zombie rom-com, so it's so we're right
Zombie
on the cusp.
musical. Yeah.
The musical.
Like I don't know.
I think it's called Zombies. Like, I actually think it's just called Zombies or Zombie High.
Straight up zombies. Yeah, something like that. Honestly, it's going to be super cool. And that kind of leads us into, like, podcasts. So I mentioned season 2 is going to be the business side of podcasting. Season 3, which we're going to do season 1 from January through, I think, end of May. And then June will take off to prep for season 3. And then season 3 will start in July, I believe. And then that will go through November again. Then we'll take December off. But season 3, we're going to focus on horror and rom-com. So we're going to bring in a mixture of people that write across the board, all the different genres, different formats, all that fun stuff. And there's a couple of people that I'm like really hoping that we get to bring on board, because I think it would be so much fun to just talk to them, but also just hear about, you know, their perspective on the genre and stuff. But as far as horror goes, specifically like zombie horror. And then rom-com. And we'll keep it all like non-gross and gory, because I don't like zombie gore or anything, but we'll like it'll still be interesting.
So funny.
I know.
Over here, like, give it to me, give me the gore, and you're just like, no.
Maybe we'll do an unedited version for Darcy's, the Darcy cut. Like, all right, and this is Darcy's section where she like asks about all the gross stuff.
Oh no. Oh man, you're gonna have such a hard time editing Unholy Vows.
Yep.
It's gonna be gross.
Yeah, I might honestly like skip over those parts in the first draft of editing. Be like, she knows what she's doing, I'm sure. Just go through on the copy and be like, yep.
It's fine.
AI, summarize this scene for me. I don't want to read it.
Oh no, don't do that. AI's gonna be like, I know.
Yeah, no, for real. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh no.
But, yeah. That'll be fun. That'll be like Peter Jackson watching the spider scenes from Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, and he's deathly afraid of spiders.
It'll be good. We'll get I'll get some really good content of just videos of me recording you reading certain spots, and you'll be like,
I'm gonna be like this the whole time. Is it over yet? Is it over yet? It's not over yet. I watched Zombieland, and I think that movie is hilarious. I hate, with all the fibers of my being, every zombie scene that's in it. Like, I cannot tell you how gross that is to me.
That's so funny.
It's like, this is a hilarious movie, and, oh, okay, fast forward, skip. Like... That,
my mom's just like that, too, though.
Is she? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Nice,
I get my watching habits from my dad, but my mom is just like...
So that'll be a good test when we release Unholy Vows for the ARC readers and the beta readers and stuff. We'll have them both read it, and we'll see like what is a zombie fan like and what is a rom-com fan like, because she's already really liked the novellas, so we know she likes that genre. She cried
twice? 3 times? Yeah.
She's so sweet.
Yeah,
we got some really sweet reviews.
There's a couple on... I had one friend that bought the book, and he texted me about like how he just like after he got to like chapter 3 he just like couldn't put it down, and that was
good.
Yeah, that was really exciting.
Nice. I love to hear that.
So yeah, my cousin cried too. She read it, and she texted me that she cried, and I was like really excited because I didn't expect like the extended family to like buy the book or anything, but a ton of them did.
Oh, that's awesome. So,
yeah.
Thank you to extended family of Darcy.
Yes, thank you. It means a ton to me. So
it does. We need all the like just authors in general, like support is super, super important.
Super important. Well, enough about me.
I'm just over here dying. Don't worry about it. Gosh, I caught whatever virus is going around. It's great.
Oh no. You got what I was healing from back in November, probably.
Probably. It's, if you can't tell by my voice.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't cancel the podcast because it literally comes out tomorrow. Like, spoilers, we're recording this the night before. Just because we were coming out of December. Distraction for December. And I was like, well. Yeah. So, that was it. Yeah.
So, podcast. We kind of gave a little outline about the Unholy Vows, but this season of the podcast is going to be a little bit different from last season.
Yeah, I think we already talked about that, though, at the beginning.
Did we?
Yeah. It's alright, I gotta cut out all this coughing. It's fine.
I thought we did, but then I was like, okay.
No, it's all good. One other thing. So the other thing that I'm going to work on in 2026 is building out more of the business side of things. So I'm going to start trying to brainstorm and work through like what the business side of all of this looks like, figuring out kind of what kind of community we're trying to build and encourage in this, as well as just the stories we're telling. So I don't know. That's not really like an us thing to share. That's like a thing that I'm working on the side, but there you go.
I think that's cool though. Yeah. I want to work on putting together a writing community Discord server.
Nice. That'd be fun.
So, yeah, I think that'll be really cool.
Great. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the business side of things is going to be cool.
I know. It's not like super exciting. It's like all the like newsletters and website stuff and like Substack and, you know, just like the general stuff. But I'm actually in like a 10-week workshop with a really cool entrepreneur that I've been following for a while. And so she's doing this.
Nice.
Like, she's doing this like really cool. Her name's Isis Brianna Bradford. Her Substack is The Daily Yes. And she's got some really cool stuff that she's been doing. So she's awesome. And the workshop is actually really great. I've been kind of chipping away at it because she started 2 weeks ago. So it's not like a New Year's resolution kind of a thing. You're actually like working through it. And then you're supposed to be wrapped up, I think, by like sometime in February. Which is really nice because that's kind of like when we're going to be like really diving into stuff. So
that's really cool.
Yeah,
that's
it's
awesome.
Super fun. She's awesome. So if anyone's interested or looking for a Substack, she's great.
Maybe I'll check it out.
She's not even paying me to say this. I like it.
I
feel like you have to disclaim that stuff nowadays. Like half the time people are like, "Is this an ad? Are you doing an ad on me?" I sound like a grandma when I said that.
You are definitely a millennial.
Yep. I don't even deny it. There's no point. I'm a millennial.
Which is so funny because, like, you're not, like, older than me. Like,
no, I'm, like, a few years, like, I'm barely a millennial. Like, I'm not a cusper, but I'm, like, not that far in.
Yeah, I'm a cusper. I'm a zillennial, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just so funny. I just every once in a while I think about like some of the lines that were in the novella, and I'm like, Lauren, Matilda's not a millennial. She's Gen Z. We can't say this.
Yeah, that's why you're doing the majority of the writing, and I'm just like, ooh, what's the gist of this in Gen Z?
I guess my question, what are you most excited about for the podcast this season?
Honestly, I'm really excited to just like get a ton of people on board that are like super knowledgeable about like the business side of things so that we can also start to figure out for us, for Unholy Vows, like some of the things that we may not have experience in or like pitfalls we may not know how to navigate or know to navigate. So, yeah. I mean, it's a little selfish, but like I'm excited that we like get to ask people like the questions that I feel like if I were listening to this podcast, I would want someone to ask for me so that I would have that knowledge and stuff. And I love that we just get to have these conversations and then share it with people. But I like opening up really some of these gates.
It's nice. It's kind of cool like to get to be sort of learning but also educating at the same time.
Yeah.
I think that's really rewarding.
And that shares that by us learning, other people are able to learn. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's really cool.
How about for you?
Personally, one of the guests that we do have confirmed so far is one of the ones I'm more excited for.
Yeah? Nice.
Yeah, just... Yeah. I don't want to give any spoilers. I'm just excited.
Yeah, no spoilers.
But yeah, so... And I'm excited to work on this book, because... I'm just gonna, like, cut a compilation of all your coughs.
It's bad. We're gonna have to wrap this up soon. I don't know if I can keep it in anymore. That's gross.
Well,
go ahead.
I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, but the novel. I'm really excited for the novel because I'm really excited to like explore all of the characters. Yeah. I have a couple of things that I want to throw in there when we talk about outlining that I think you'll really like.
Nice.
So,
well, that's a really good segue, Darcy. What are our writing goals for this week, for the first week of the new year?
haha, outlining.
Yes.
Right. So I think in a couple of days we're probably gonna get together, and then the writing goals are to have a chunk of the novel outlined really well.
Yeah.
We just got to make sure we don't go on any more B tangents.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and keep us a little bit more focused. I know. I think what I'm gonna try to do is like keep us like racehorse focused on like stuff we need to, and we're gonna start making sticky notes, putting them on the whiteboard, and be like, we're coming back to this idea later. And if we have time later, we'll come back to it.
You know, we talk about focus every time and just rabbit trails. Well, you know, at least we like talking to each other. That's what.
Yes.
So
yeah, we come up with lots of ideas. It's fun.
But yeah, definitely stay focused.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Writing goals, outlining.
Yes. Yep. That's mine too. So.
Yeah.
That's it.
So I think that's it.
All right, guys. Well, we wanted to keep this one short. As a Happy New Year's to everybody. Excited for 2026. We all get to dive into this, and hopefully you've got something amazing that you're working on as well. And if you have a work in progress that you've got going, drop a comment down below in the comments and let us know what it is. Maybe share a title or just an idea or something, and meet some other friends and other people that are doing the same thing. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube under Misty Morning Stories. I changed the YouTube account to Misty Morning Stories, so it matches.
Nice.
I think, is that what our TikTok is too? Misty Morning Stories?
TikTok is Untitled Working Podcast.
Okay. Untitled Working Podcast on TikTok, and Instagram and YouTube is Misty Morning Stories.
But I can probably change the TikTok name.
It's fine. I mean, okay. I think Untitled Working Podcast works.
If you have any comments, questions you want to send us, shoot our way, and you don't want to do it on social media because you don't like commenting on social media, because some people don't, we do also have an email address, untitledworkinpodcast@gmail.com, so you can feel free to reach out to us there, especially if you're interested in possibly maybe at some point coming on the podcast. If you've got something you want to talk about, you just reach out and you let us know.
Yep.
Please comment.
Yes. Yeah, we want to get more comments this year and follows.
We do. We want to get to know you guys. Like, when we want to interact, we want to create a community. That's the whole point.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
and we create community by showing up.
Yeah. And we're going to keep showing up. Just remember, guys, everybody's a work in progress. It's a process. We'll see you next week.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.